Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. It's DisneyDwayne here, and it's time for another movie review. This time we're going to review Dumbo, the live-action feature, which to me was a good effort. So before I watched this, I watched Dumbo, the animated feature, once more. It is really a very, very short movie that only runs at about 60 minutes. And of course, before we start anything, I just also want to say that there are going to be no spoilers in this particular movie review. So Dumbo was 60 minutes, and I feel like it was a bit of a challenge to adapt, just because it's not much of a substantial storyline, and also there are many challenges in adapting this from the animated version to the live action, because I simply felt that in the animated edition it starts with a little bit politically incorrect things. For example, not so much the stocks, delivering babies, and that's where babies came from. That's a bit of a fantasy thing, so I was wondering how they were going to do that. But more so that the animals in the circus were so happy being there, and that's depicted by the music that you hear in the animation, where they're kind of joyous. So that's politically incorrect in this day and age. So the challenges have already been set up like that to me, and to take on something that's so thinly plotted as well. Plus, the other things about, being PC are also Dumbo being drunk, for example, in the scene where he sees the pink elephants on parade. But all in all, they did a good job, Disney did, in expanding the plot, making it, having a twist a little bit about the mother and Dumbo, as well as also adding characters like the Eva Green character and the Colin Farrell character, and the kids as well, and also eventually managing to also deal with the sort of animals in captivity sort of thing, working for a circus in a positive way. So I'm not going to give any spoilers, but they did that very well. However, I did feel that it did suffer because it did start out pretty slow in terms of it's really a simple movie, and maybe not even in a nice way, but it's because it's almost so thinly plotted. It starts out without much happening, and if you watched the movie before, the animated one, then you kind of like, it's very thin, even more thin, because they've taken out the other animals in the zoo. And so you're kind of following along a very, very thin sort of a structure until the turning point where something happens, and that's, it becomes its own story. So all in all, it did pick up the pace, but kudos to the scriptwriter and director for picking up that pace. And so I want to give it a 3.5 because of that, but otherwise I would have given it a 3. So all in all, the movie is going to be rated a 6 for me, but now I'm upping it to a 7. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts about this movie. I still felt that it had themes like being the odd one out, and the underdog succeeding and believing in yourself, not needing that sort of like lucky charm to be able to take off, literally, and believing in yourself, basically. I'm repeating myself. So tell me what your thoughts are. Write it in the comments below. Until the next movie review, there's some exciting movies coming up this year, and of course, don't forget, Disney also has amazing books. I'm gonna try and find one here. I just borrowed this book, so a little plug. This is the, I think, 5th one. What if Ariel had never defeated Ursula? What happens? And also there's the Villain series, which is going to be made into a TV series as well, on the Disney Plus channel. All in all, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe or give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!